Hi guys, I'm Nick Reeves, welcome back to the workshop. This video is a bit of an update, stroke, what's happening, going to be happening in the workshop. Went out flying at the weekend, bit of an interesting day. Freezing cold, proper freezing cold, but it was a crisp, clear day, next to no wind, so I had to go out and fly. Took several models with us. Cossack had one really good successful flight. Second flight, fired up the engine, got it out to the runway, had nothing, no radio at all. Battery had literally died. Not exactly sure why. It's currently on a cycle, discharge charge cycle, 5 times, see what it does. If it doesn't come back up to capacity, I'll whip it out and stick another battery in. The Watt 4 XL, it's got DLE20 in it. It's been having a few issues. It's been like having a misfire almost. So the first thing I did was change the plug, and this was the first time out since changing the plug. It didn't play very well on the ground, but then just suddenly seemed to come good, performing well. So I thought it just needed to clear its throat. Out to the runway, took off. Did a reversal down the runway, and it stopped in front of me at about half speed. Luckily, airfield's a bit tight if you get into that sort of situation, but luckily I managed to get it back towards us outside of our strip fence line. It looked quite catastrophic, but there was absolutely no damage to the model whatsoever, apart from shearing one of the undercarriage bolts, the nylon bolts. So I need to get that onto this bench. I'm probably going to strip the whole fuel system out. I'm wondering if that's what's been given the problem. I need to check the carb because that's got a gauze filter in it as well. So that's to do. On the positive side, on Sunday we flew first novice. I'll put a link up here to the novice builds that we've been doing. It seems to be a bit underpowered compared to my other one, but I wonder if it's just because I've been flying that with stupid amounts of power in it. So 1.5 diesel, it's a DC saver in these, so it should be more than enough power. More than enough power to fly, but it wasn't overly powered. I was expecting a bit more. One thing I haven't done is check to see what size prop is on it. It might be slightly too big, so I need to check that. So the good thing about that is I've got 2 12-minute flights out of that, which were really good. The other thing we flew was the SAS Cobra, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got some news coming about that in the not too distant future. So subscribe and tick the bell, you'll hear about the news as and when it happens. Certainly if you like your gliders, traditional gliders, SAS kits, Surrowhead sailplanes, keep following. Flew that, Ewan had a go, the Cobra that is, Ewan flew it, had a go, really loved it. The Cobra, as far as I'm aware, has never been electrified, so when I got one, I thought I'm never really going to fly off the slope that much, so I chopped the nose off, stuck a Watt 4 motor on the front, a foamy Watt 4 motor that I had, 2200 3S in the normal battery bay. Modified the hatch a little bit so it was more accessible to get the battery in and out, but the insides are still the same. Flies really well. Where else did we fly? Oh, we had the Bixler out as well. Had a couple of people flying FPV, or should I say watching through the goggles while the model was being flown. Ewan flew it a couple of times FPV as well. In his words, it was a bit boring because it's a bit too sedate. It's a Bixler, what do you expect? But it's good fun though, it's good fun to fly. Fly in almost any weather. If you've never flown one, get a fly on a Bixler, even if it's a cheap tatty one, they fly really well. The other thing I picked up at the weekend, or had delivered to me, involves everything that's sat here. Nice big one of these, and this pack of bits that I haven't even opened yet. It's all cling filmed up together, you can probably see there. Lots of nice laser cutting. So what is this? Well, you might have seen me, or heard me, should I say, mention before that back at the Nats, Steve Holland and I were talking about a model that's suitable for Ewan, that could take us as an OR38 and be an all-round hack, fly everyday sort of model. This is it. Now, you might well have seen or heard of the Farmhand that Steve designed a good few years ago now. Traplet, as it were, produced them. I've got one in the loft that's not yet finished, but I have flown one. I've flown two actually. This is the second generation, and this is called a Farmyard. You can tell just by the shape of the cowl, it's more rounded at the front, it's a bit less agricultural, a bit more aesthetically pleasing. And apparently I've been told it's a good few pounds lighter as well. The Farmhand, although it flew on as an OR38, it wasn't overly exciting on a 38. It was designed for a 62 to be a tug. This model, I haven't seen one fly, but Steve reliably tells me that this is a great model on a 38 because it's that much lighter. And it's a good tug on a 45 as well. So when we do start this is going to become a build thread as well, or build thread, build vlog, video, whatever you want, build series. This is all I've got for this. I haven't got any plans or drawings or anything like that. Steve has kindly sent me some pictures of his build for me to go on. Having built the other Farmhand as well, he said it's very similar in construction. Just what I'm thinking about, I have actually got over there a set of undercarriage for it, which is the same as that one there, on that big Watt 4. So nice, big and springy. Probably have 5-inch wheels or something like that maybe. I'll probably even get one of the, I don't think I've got one here actually, a nice fiberglass tail wheel for it, from Ian Nicol at IAD Model Designs. And this is going to become Ewan's large model trainer. We have got, where are we, this green and yellow model here, there. That's a Pilot RC trainer, but it's too much of a trainer. That's more learning to fly as opposed to learning to fly larger aeroplanes. This is going to teach someone to fly larger aeroplanes. So, as I haven't opened it, I purposely haven't opened it yet because I want that to be part of the build series. So this is going to be put away to one side. I have also got going on, you've probably seen the other videos recently of the Project A. There's been some more work done on that, but it's not finished yet. That'll hopefully come in another video soon where I want to say it's finished. We can go and fly it. Unfortunately though, this is being filmed, where are we now? We're just about middle of November, and it's a Monday. I'm due to go away to work again on Thursday, and I might not be home before Christmas. So there might be a space where there's not many videos put out, and then it might be New Year before any more videos get put up. So please bear with me, it's work and life and whatnot goes with it. But yeah, we're getting there. So that's just a bit of an update as to what's been going on. The other thing, which is, I don't know if it's something that people want to, it's just something I've done. You might have seen at the beginning of this video, slight difference to the video intro. I've came up with a sort of logo for the channel. Below here in the description you'll see a link to some, what I think most people call merchandise. You can now get a t-shirt with that logo on it, you can get a hoodie with that logo on it, you can even get a mug with my mug on it. If it's the sort of thing you'd like, it's all going to help this channel. I'm only making a few quid out of every sale, and that's no, I'm being open and honest with you. I think it's about £2.50 per sale per item. I have got some on their way to me, so I can wear them while doing this sort of thing. But if you want to support the channel, it would be very much appreciated. And if I see somebody out there, I'll do my damnedest to get you on video wearing it. But yeah, it's something new, different, trying to change things up a little bit. If it's something, if all this is what I'm doing is what you like, let me know, say down here. If you don't know what I'm doing, say down here, tell me. If you want to actually see something in detail, oh Nick, I'd like to see how you do this or whatever, let me know. I had the camera out earlier today because one of the guys I fly with said, "Oh Nick, can you help me fix some plug caps on a couple of petrol ignitions?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a go." And basically what it was desoldering one, taking it off and putting the repair kit cap to their specifications on and resoldering it. Bit of heat shrink, job done. But it's a little sort of something that you guys might want to see how it's done, and I totally forgot to film it. But anyway, things like that, let me know. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, tick off down here, tick the bell, you'll get notification when the next video goes up. As I said, there's now merchandise you can buy below. As and when I do this build, I don't know how this kit's being sold yet. This is one I got bought direct from Steve. It might be available through RC World in Newport in Wales. Ask for Martin. But yeah, this will come together nicely. I actually need to, just looking at it, I need to see if the wing tube I've got sitting up here is the right size for this. If not, that's something else I've got to buy. But yeah, this will come together probably early part of next year as another build, and hopefully you'll be staying around to see how it progresses. So until next time, I'll catch you all later.